I thought I'd give you a look here at the controls for the snake before it all gets installed underneath the frame here. I am using a 4-port 5-way solenoid there with mufflers for the exhausts, and that is 12 volt because it's being run off one of my little prop controllers right there. You can see on top is the prop controller. Relay is the black box there that triggers the little audio board. You can see it tucked up underneath the prop controller board there. It just connects to the relay through one of those little blue headers, and then that white header right there with the 3 wires coming out of it is connected to the PIR right there, which is what actually triggers the board, and it's all hooked up to a couple of the little speakers from Big Lots, $8 or $9 a pair. I use so often, and that's just using a pickaxe there, 08 M2. Actually have several headers there that I'm not using yet. Have another 5-volt one off of the pickaxe. I've got a 12-volt one that I can use over there where the solenoid is plugged in, and I also have one part of the relay that I could hook up another 110 light if I wanted to or something, but for now that's all I'm going to have plugged into this. So those are the controls to run the snake. Here's just a quick view of the inside with everything all bolted down. Speakers zip tied in, solenoid's bolted down, and has a little extension out the back there for the air line to connect in with its own separate air adjustment. And got the box with our controllers all locked in, the other speaker, PIR here is ready to go, and the power cord snaking out here out the front side. So I'll go ahead and install this up. Did want to point out one thing before I got the snake added in here. Here on the very front of the cylinder, this is a universal mount, and I didn't use the front mount. It's just going in, and it's being held here at the back, bolted in right there, on a little pivot joint I made, and I just made that out of a couple 3/4 inch L brackets. I drilled out the hole for the cylinder to attach in there, and at a great cost savings over buying one of the ready-made ones. But since I'm not using the front one here, the spider had a tendency to kind of scratch along all those threads on the big nut that's there, so I just fashioned a piece of PVC and hot glued it on there to cover that up, so now the snake, when he retracts, comes right on there and slides smoothly by. So that's how that is. So I'll install the top on here with the snake and get the air lines hooked up, let you see it in action. This is a new prop I've been finishing up. It's one I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I was able to kind of combine a couple props I've been wanting to do. I've wanted one of these little partial coffins coming out of the ground, and wanted a striking snake, and decided to put the two of them together into one prop, thanks to Scully Bones over on Halloween Forum, who was selling some of his props to help finance his new baby. Congratulations, by the way, to him. I was able to pick up the snake and get it to put together, so pretty happy with the results here. Now that's what he does. Give you a look at the side of the coffin here, and again just made a partial coffin. Breaking out. It's got its own individual airline right back there. triggered here. Get a side view. And just wanted to make one comment here. One of the biggest questions I had, disconnect the air here so we can take a look, was how to attach it up under here. And again, I used a little L bracket, bolted it on there. I'm going to replace those nuts right there with some aircraft lock nuts, but just happened to be out of them today. And then what I did is put a slit, really can't see, in his mouth there, put a metal plate that this screws onto. Right there. So that's how I attached it. I'll probably shoot some great stuff up there once I'm positive. I'm not going to put a spitter on this. I still haven't decided with that. But for now, he's all done.